Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska and Memorial Stadium. This sea of red, ready to rock. One of the most loyal fan bases in the sport, ready to see the Cornhuskers get back to that championship level. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Huskers will kick it away to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. So Michigan's return team does the offense a big favor, sets them up well for this first drive. And here comes one of the elite running backs in all of college football. When he gets the ball in his hands, he just hold your breath time, Kirk. He's been electrifying.
He sure is. The embodiment of a superstar. The bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him, and there aren't very many times that he doesn't come through for it.
Here comes the handoff. You bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got a receiver wide open here. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Michigan's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. We've got some interesting matchups here today, Kirk. Each quarterback is going to have to account for an elite free safety on the other side.
Well, Chris, I think this is the game within the game, to be honest. These two free safeties are great at operating and just roaming in coverage. It's going to be interesting to see how these two move around in the chessboard of this game.
Fresh set it down for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That completion makes it second and medium. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The Cornhuskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the handoff. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, and Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He pulls in the catch. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Movement here from the tight end. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Linebacker shifting around now. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's moving out of the pocket now. He breaks free. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Finds room at the 30. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. And through one quarter, it's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this one. Nebraska, 3. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up. And
he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
Michigan 14, Nebraska 3.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. And the Huskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. What I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And he'll set up to throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. They'll run it to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
He moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And tackled there by the defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route or the field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line, and he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. Fourth down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
They go up 18 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
21, Nebraska, 3.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That ball snagged for a completion. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And the receiver's got it. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Huskers have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That pass is caught. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's escaping the pocket now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The DB's backing off from the line now. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. This will likely be the last play of the half. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Michigan, 21.
The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half.
Number 13, set to kick this one away.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. First play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
No huddle now for the offense. Same tailback, another carry. Breaks loose at the 40. Good enough for first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Huskers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Cornhuskers look to keep this drive moving.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
The Huskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Get set. Reload.
They'll give it to the running back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
325.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
They make the extra point, the trail 21-10. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. He's going to hand this off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Keeping it on the ground here. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. Fourth down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back. The back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
That's a first down for the offense.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Sticking with the running game.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Can he make it to the marker? The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as we come up on second down. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an...
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Kirk, you don't have to be that creative, do you? The running back simply cannot be stopped. It's another touchdown for him.
Chris, he's scoring all these touchdowns, but it's really as much about the offensive line as it is anything. How about the holes that he's running through right now to give him a chance to get out into space to show you what he can do as a back? But he'll be the first one to tell you, I'm sure, after the game, the job this offensive line did.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Cornhuskers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The offense really clicking here. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And the Huskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. First down, looking to throw the football. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And the freshman able to get home with the sack. Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down.
Third down coming up.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he will score. Touchdown, Huskers. And now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. They're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Use the running game to chew on this clock now. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Back to throw. It's Murphy. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for this 6 points.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Wolverines. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here. Just playing for pride at this point. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Went backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Handoff to the single back. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hoped for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.